It's writing time, so let's get Mr. Pencil and start with our ABC song. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Good morning, Mr. Pencil. Are you ready? Oh, good, because we're ready too. Here you go. Help me sing, boys and girls. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Tell me what you think of me. Oh, great job. You may be seated. Thank you for singing with me because you sound so much better than Mrs. Stewart. So I'm glad that you sing along with me. Let's look at our letters right here that we're going to do today. Oh, we're going to do a lot of work today. So let's see. Tell me what this letter is. E, good. We're going to need that vowel today. I like that hard word. What letter is this one right here? B, good job. How about this letter? D, good. You remember that one was D. And how about this letter right here? L, good. So we're going to write those letters today on our paper. Let's look right here. This one starts on the ceiling. We're going to walk straight down to the pink carpet. Then we're going to go over, touch in the middle between the dotted line and the pink carpet. We're going to curve up to the dotted line, touch the pole, go down to the pink carpet, and right back to the middle to make the little B. Okay, is your handy dandy chalkboard ready? Good. Here we go. Start at a red dot on the ceiling. Walk straight down to the pink carpet. Touch in the middle. Curve up to the dotted line, touch the pole, curve down to the pink carpet, and back to the middle. Nice job. All right, give yourselves a high five. Rub it off and get ready for our next letter. Let's look at this one. So we wrote little b. Now we're going to write little d. We're going to do the dog first. All right, here we go. I start at the red dot. I curve up to the dotted line, curve down to the pink carpet, and back to the red dot and stop. Then I pick up my pencil, I go to the ceiling, and I walk straight down to the pink carpet. Okay, your handy dandy chalkboard ready? Here we go. Start in the middle. Curve up to the dotted line, curve down to the pink carpet, and back to the red dot. Pick up your pencil, touch the ceiling, walk straight down to the pink carpet. Ooh, great job. Go ahead and give it a kiss and rub it off. Very nice job. All right, last one. You can do it. We're going to start right here on the ceiling, and I'm going to walk straight down to the pink carpet. Oh, we're pros at this now. You ready? Got your handy dandy chalkboard? Here we go. Start at the red dot. Walk straight down to the pink carpet. Whoa, you are working really hard today. Go ahead and rub that one off. And pat yourselves on the back because you are ready to do your writing paper. I'm proud of you. Stand and join me. Let's do our houses. Are you ready? Upstairs, downstairs, in the basement. Upstairs, downstairs, in the basement. Upstairs, downstairs, in the basement. This is where our letters live. Great job. Go ahead and sit down. Let's prepare for our paper. Go ahead and get that tummy to the table, your back against the chair. Sit up straight and tall and grab your pencil. Are you ready with it? Here we go. Daddy says, Mommy says, and the babies say, good, you are ready. Tuck those babies in and let's look at our paper. Go ahead and pencil rest on the teacher card. And we're going to go right to the houses. I do see something fun on our paper at the bottom of our paper, and we'll get to that in just a few minutes. Let's look at our first work together. We're going to do capital B. How exciting. Let's look at capital B. It starts on a red dot. We're going to walk straight down to the pink carpet. Oh, we are so pros at that, going from the ceiling to the pink carpet. Then we pick up our pencil, we go back to the red dot, we walk along the ceiling, then we curve down to the dotted line and walk backwards and touch the pole. Then we're going to walk along that dotted line again, curve down to the pink carpet, and walk back to touch the pole again. Okay, your turn. Here we go. Touch the red dot. Begin. Walk straight down to the pink carpet. Pick up your pencil, go back to the ceiling, walk across the ceiling. Now curve down to the dotted line and walk back to touch the pole. Now walk back again along the dotted line and curve down to the pink carpet and walk back to touch the pole again. Wow, you're doing great. Pencil rest on the teacher card, and now we get to make little B that I know you're going to do such a great job on. I start on the red dot. I walk straight down to the pink carpet. Then I pick up my pencil. I touch her in the middle. I curve up to the dotted line. I touch the pole. I curve down to the pink carpet and back to the middle. Okay, it's your turn. Go to the second red dot. Walk straight down to the pink carpet. Pick up your pencil, touch in the middle, curve up to the dotted line, touch the pole, curve down to the pink carpet, and back to the middle. You did it. Very nice job. Pencil rest on the teacher card, and look what we're going to do. We're going to make a blend. How do I know this is a blend? Because it's a consonant and a vowel. Whoa, you guys are really smart today. I love it. I'm going to start at the red dot. I'm going to walk straight down to the pink carpet. I'm going to touch in the middle, curve up to the dotted line, touch the pole, curve down to the pink carpet, and back to the middle. Then I'm going to come over here to little e. I'm going to touch right here just around in the middle between the dotted line and the pink carpet. I'm going to curve up to the dotted line. I'm going to curve down to the pink carpet and back up, but I'm not going to close it off. I'm going to come back right here to the middle and walk backwards to close it up that way. Okay, let's read this blend together. Begin. B, e, be. You're right. Wow, you really are working hard. Give your brain a kiss. Nice work. You did it. I love it. Here we go. Put your pencil on the red dot, the third red dot. Begin. Walk straight down to the pink carpet. Touch in the middle, curve up to the dotted line, touch the pole, curve down to the pink carpet, and back to the middle. All right, go to little e. Now we touch right here in the middle. Curve up to the dotted line, curve down to the pink carpet and back up, but don't close it off yet. Go back to that middle spot and walk back to close it off. Nice, you are really having a great day. All right, pencil rest on that bell right there. Oh, I wonder if it's a church bell. I like it. All right, let's look right here. We're in the second house, the first red dot. The first red dot is where? By the house. Good, so we're all together. I started the red dot. Here we go with that little b that we are so good at writing now. We start right at the red dot and walk straight down to the pink carpet. I pick up my pencil, I touch in the middle, and I curve up and around. I touch that pole, go curve down to the pink carpet and back to the middle. I get to make another little E. I start in the middle, I curve up to the dotted line, curve down to the pink carpet and back up, but I'm not going to close it off yet. I go back to the middle and walk backwards to close it off. Then I'm going to go to the ceiling. Oh, we are pros at this too. Wow, they're giving us all the easy ones today. You got this. I walk straight down from the ceiling to the pink carpet. Then I pick up my pencil and I do it again. I start at the ceiling and I walk straight down to the pink carpet. Wow. Now we already know that this blend says what? Be. Good job. So now we're going to add our final consonant, and I see there's two. So when there's a double consonant, we say the sound how many times? One time. So let's read this one together. Be, o, bell. Good, you did it. All right, let's write it together. Here we go. First red dot in the second house, begin. Start at the red dot. Walk straight down to the pink carpet. Pick up your pencil, touch in the middle. Curve up to the dotted line, touch the pole, curve down to the pink carpet and back to the middle. Go to little e, touch in the middle. Curve up to the dotted line, curve down to the pink carpet and back up. Don't close it off yet. Go back to the middle and walk back to touch the pole, or touch to close it off. Then go to the ceiling. Walk straight down to the pink carpet. Good. Go back to the ceiling again and walk straight down to the pink carpet. Nice. You really are doing your best. And now we have our last one. Oh, I wonder what this word's going to say. We know that this blend says what? Be. Great. Now we're going to add that final consonant. What is that final consonant? A D. Good. So let's read this word together. Be. D. Be. Good, good. Did you remember to make your bed this morning? I hope so. Watch me. I start at the red dot. I'm going to walk straight down to the pink carpet. I'm going to go to the middle. I'm going to curve up to the dotted line, touch the pole, go down to the pink carpet, and back to the middle. I get to make a little E again. I start in the middle, curve at the dotted line, down to the pink carpet, come back up, but don't close it off. I go to the middle, and I walk across backwards to close it off. Then I'm going to come over here to the middle again. I'm going to curve up to the dotted line, curve down to the pink carpet, and back to the middle. Then I pick up my pencil, go to the ceiling, and walk straight down. All right, your turn to make the word bed. Begin. Start at the red dot. Walk straight down to the pink carpet. Pick up your pencil, touch in the middle. Curve up to the dotted line, touch the pole, curve down to the pink carpet, and end in the middle. Go to little E, touch the middle. Curve up to the dotted line. Curve around down to the pink carpet and back up, but don't close it off. Touch the middle and walk backwards to close it off. Now go to little D, touch in the middle. Curve up to the dotted line, curve down to the pink carpet, and go back to the middle. Now go up to the ceiling and walk straight down. Ooh, did you do your best one on your last one? Oh, I hope so. Great job. Now you do have something really fun at the bottom of your paper. It says match each word to the picture it describes. Now we've read these two words. I want you to read those words again to your on-site teacher, and then you're going to draw a line. We've done lots of matching before, so I know you're going to do a great job with that. Read the words and then match the word to the picture that it describes. Thank you for working hard today. I'm glad that you did your best.